Hi guys, I'm Danny, and I started a Sunday gym because I've noticed lately that people tend to go to colleges and universities without actually knowing why they're there. Afterwards, starting jobs that are unfulfilling. So I'm interviewing different professionals to see what they have to say and share their knowledge and experience with you. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being with me. As some of you already know, we made a poll in the LinkedIn group whether or not I should make a solo episode every now and then about specific topics. And turns out that I should. So, special thanks for everyone who voted on. The current topics are professional work relationships, movies and entertainments, and religion. And I'm going to start with the entertainment industry because most people voted for that. This episode was supposed to air on December. Unfortunately, I didn't have time for this. In a bumpy 3 months or 4 months, so I'm doing it now. So thank you for waiting and thank you for voting. About the entertainment industry, we all see the movies, we all hear the music. Obviously, not as good as it once was. And no, it's not about the nostalgia that I had. In my childhood, things were better. No, it's not about that. It's just not good. And the reason it's not good is lack of creativity. And the reason it's like that, you can see it, it's all around you. It's remakes, reimagination, or whatever they call it now. It's crazy, it's stupid, and it screams lack of entertainment and lack of imagination. And until that change, though, nothing is going to that's going to be better, that's going to be improved. And the only way this can change is to take risks. Unfortunately, it seems that the entertainment industry doesn't want to take risks no more. And it's funny because if you really think about it, they don't want to take risks because they think they're going to lose money. But they're losing money out of the way. I mean, in all fairness, we all remember what happened to Han Solo movie, Star Wars movie. Nobody thought a Star Wars movie can lose money, but it did. And it's the same thing. You can see box office movies about 400 million, and that's actually zero because if you add on marketing and stuff like that, in order to generate this movie, that product, and to push to the final audience, it's way above that, and it's sad. So lack of creativity is definitely over there, and my only guess, my best estimation is that there are people working on those projects that surely should not be there. They weren't selected there because of their skills. They were selected there because something else. And when you're not on a job because of your skills, it's never going to work. It doesn't work like that. Second topic I'd like to cover is personal relationship and work relationship. I think I already told that on one of the episodes that I did. I think it was with Chris Garber, I'm not sure. When I was young, I was basically taught that you should treat your significant other, your husband or your wife, same way you're treating your colleagues. You have to be respectful. You have to be a decent person. They have to be loyal, and things will be fine. And my personal advice to everybody is don't get involved with people that you work with because this is not going to, most of the time, it's not going to end well. The reason I'm telling you is because, let's say, in the office, well, we all know how much gossip is going around in the office. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying that being in a relationship in today's world, it's difficult. And you don't need to make it more difficult because trust me, that's better than going back home to your significant other and be like, so how was your day? Well, if you work together, you already know what your day was. And in all fairness, it's a meaningless conversation. I agree, but it's a conversation nonetheless. And it has to happen in order to keep the spark going. So my best advice is don't don't do it unless you really have to, unless you really felt that way that this is the person for you. Don't mess around in the workplace. Rarely anything good comes out of it. I mean, we all remember what happened to Bill Clinton. So just don't. That's my personal advice. Take it or leave it. I'd rather not do it. I actually did that once 8 or 9 years ago. I don't remember. It obviously didn't end up well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be giving that advice. But just because it didn't work well with me doesn't mean it ain't gonna work well with you. This is my personal view on this matter. And the matter of religion. Those of you who don't know, I am a religious person. I do believe in God. I am an Orthodox Christian, and in all fairness, religion helps. It helps a lot because it kind of keeps you down a little bit. The moment you actually can realize that there is something greater than you can always look up. And if you don't have that inside you always look down. And it's not really a life worth living. Of course, this is my personal view. And religion keeps you humble. Now, you can run around telling people how great, how awesome you are. That's fine, and nobody's stopping you. But deep down inside you, you gotta know that there's something above you. And once you know that, once you realize that, it's pretty easy because it helps you to let go. And once you let go, things just happen on their own. And it's a pretty good way of living. I've been like that for God knows how many years now. And it really helps. It helps in my situation because otherwise things will be spinning out of control. And I don't think that's a good thing. I think people should be a little bit more humble. They should be a little bit more focused on themselves to improve themselves. And I think that that's definitely a good recipe for success. And with that said, again, very grateful to everyone who voted. Very grateful to everyone who participated in that. And honestly, the channel wouldn't exist without you. So huge thank you. All the best. And I'll see you next Sunday, guys. Right on. Bye. Guys, I hope this one was useful. Please follow the channel on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Gap, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Ring the bell and all the good stuff. Have a nice week ahead, and I'll see you next Sunday.